you want to just start talking about it, or actually do an intro to the show?
Are you hosting the show?
I don't know. None of them
I want all of
host.
this part in.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this in from the moment I said that we're good.
Okay. Cool. Welcome to the Loud Boys podcast with none of the bizarre Loud Boys here.
Why is there none of them here? I was booked on this show. I was told that I was doing the Loud Boys, and I'm doing Comedy Fight Club with no roasting.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah, it's the Loud Boys.
You guys don't even work here anymore.
No. Yeah, the only way we can get in is if the Loud Boys are all fighting with each other too much, so they don't want to do the show together.
First of all, are we getting paid for this? Because none of them are here, and they have a Patreon, and I want spot pay for this.
Okay, yeah, we could talk to them. I'm sure in the mental state that they're all in right now and all them normally in, they'll be totally fine making negotiations.
Can you imagine? When I met Robbie Goodwin, he assumed he was going to be famous in 6 months.
Yeah.
Do you remember? You all remember when everybody thought Robbie Goodwin was the biggest piece of human garbage in the entire New York comedy scene because he just showed up and assumed he was going to be famous in an hour and a half?
All the fans are listening to this right now, and they're like, I love Chris.
Yeah.
So, at Chris from BKLY on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes.
And everybody fucking could. Imagine if he had actually gotten on a television show.
Yeah.
He would have fucking roped up and jumped out of a fucking hotel window a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
They would have been like, hey, dude, you're an extra in a sketch on John Oliver. Fucking bullet right to the fucking head. These guys can't handle the shit.
Yeah.
Joe Gorman told Brian Six that he got kicked out of the Loud Boys.
Yeah,
I come in here, you guys tell me that's a bit.
Yeah. Joe changed his Twitter bio to former Loud Boy. It's not Joe.
He literally said it in earnest to Six, not on the air, after Legion of Skanks the other day.
Joe says everything in earnest. We were doing shows in
at least I know is crazy.
We were listening. We were doing. Well, first of all, Matt Maran, Chris from Brooklyn, Bobby Sheehan, first time on the Loud Boys podcast.
Good to be here. I'm the one you guys are going to hate the most, I think. Because they've heard of you two.
Yeah.
We've been on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if they watch Comedy Fight Club, Dalton did tell me the only way I could let you in the studio is if you dye your hair like Eminem again.
Okay, well, have to make an appointment at a hair salon, I suppose.
Yes. But yeah, I was in Poughkeepsie with the Loud Boys. We were doing shows up there, and Joe, just in the green room, ordered random people's like, the hardest thing about this is having to leave my family behind. And there's people who don't know him who are asking, how many kids
First of all,
do you have?
no one knows him.
No one knows
I've
Joe.
never had a genuine conversation with him. Every time I'm like, he's doing a bit to me.
Yeah.
He used to live with our friend Catherine.
Yes,
for
Catherine
2
Henson.
years, and she said the same thing.
Yeah.
That he always acts like that.
Yeah, there's people who have known him for a decade who'd be like, I feel like I don't actually know him, though.
But that's how he is then.
Yeah.
I had a dinner with him once. It was supposed to be because we were all hanging out, and like Joe and I like got there first, which like never like we're not that close.
Yeah.
And he's looking at his phone like the whole time. And then, so eventually I'm like, I guess I'll look at my phone too. Like 20 minutes into this, he looks at me and goes, I really want to have a family. And
that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. He was building them in The Sims.
Yeah.
I'm such a douche. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't know that. Like, I think I would like to have a family one day too. He's like, oh, really, Bobbert? Is that what you want? I'm like, Jesus, man. I thought we were having a connection for
Here's
a
the thing,
second.
people watching this, if you don't know, Bobby is a human cartoon character. For him to be saying this about another human being is ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I've been told that I'm too on, and I think Joe's too on. That's the level of on that he is.
Yeah, there was at one point in the green room, me and Dalton and Robbie just riffing. I don't even think Joe was there at the time. We just like riffed, and the comic who was emceeing was just like, "You guys are always on," and I was like, "Oh, wait till Joe gets here." But yeah, they also wanted me to plug. They're doing a stand-up show at the I am
Wait
the Loud
till you
Boys
guys
manager.
find out that they want you to read their ad too.
They do.
Yeah.
They Robbie texted me.
all those promo codes are goon. What are the ads that they have?
They got
They have a
Manscaped.
Manscaped ad.
I don't have Manscaped on my. I'm hairier than all three of those guys. Look at this. How do I not have Manscaped, Alex?
I don't know. You should talk to Robbie. The Fire about it.
But yeah, the stand, December 8th. Loud Boys are doing a stand-up show.
Well, Chris and I have guest spots on that show.
No, I do not.
No, we do now.
Oh yeah, we better. Every time, fucking. Oh, that's another thing about Goodwin. I'm shitting on all these guys. This is what we're doing for an hour. Just shitting on those guys, right? Okay, good. Fucking Goodwin. When they first got the show at Brooklyn Comedy Club, I'm like, hey, I'm there at 7 anyway, and it's just you got room for a guest spot. He goes, we'll get you eventually. He really fucking Hollywood robbed me.
We did on I was on the episode they recorded in Poughkeepsie, and we gave him the nickname Showbiz Robbie, which isn't much of a nickname.
But we'll get you on eventually as a showbiz move.
It is, yeah. Although, as somebody who does run a show, sometimes what do you say to someone when that is the actual answer?
You should just take it. You should go, I don't think you're funny.
He literally could have just gone, he could have just gone, I overbooked this because I owe 1 million people favors for spots from a year ago.
Yeah.
Which is what happened.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have to book 2 people that I actually think are funny.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why you can't run or produce anything. Just wait until there's internal division in your friend's podcast.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Do that
Promo
show
code,
for
go to
years.
manscaped.com, promo code Bobby,
Yes, promo code Bobby.
to take care of all your ginger grooming needs.
There you go.
Oh, it's like a forest down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
For real? Oh, you got a girlfriend and now you're just letting it fly?
I haven't been to the gym in weeks.
Yeah.
I assume with that mane around your cock, it looks like a Jewish lion.
Yeah.
The cowardly Jewish lion. That's kind of redundant because Jews are cowardly.
Oh, I get it.
Hot riffs at the loud without the loud boys here. Dalton did tell me that to tell the fans the reason he's not on the show anymore, or not on the show this week, is because he got his Skankfest check and decided to go on a vacation to Jamaica with his girlfriend.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun thing to do with your Skankfest check.
I don't. There's no flaws in that story.
Yeah.
I mean, after that new tattoo he got, why wouldn't he be getting pussy?
Yeah, for sure. And after walking half of the crowd at Skankfest.
Oh, I am not familiar with this.
Yeah, they can you? I don't know if you'll be able to believe this. They were talking over each other a lot on the show.
I actually threw that on because it came up in my YouTube feed. And
Yeah.
that was one of the few things I didn't like. I was doing something else at the time.
Yeah.
And I walked in, and it was just like I didn't even walk in. I just I turned it on. I was like, oh, I didn't see this. I wonder how these guys did. And it was just. For those guys, it was a lot, and they had Figs in there. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. They would a lot of chants, a lot of throwing things in the audience.
Okay.
Kurt Metzger came late and then left early to be a
that's
guest.
Good sign, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of just how podcasts work. At that
Yeah.
point. I mean, people are coming and going.
Yeah.
He did leave because he hated it, though. That's true.
Yeah.
It's not like he was late because he hated it.
Right. Did he say something to you guys?
No.
No.
I will say this. Robbie caught Mike Harrington talking shit about him in the bathroom.
Oh, I'm friends with Robbie. You think he hasn't told me about that?
It's literally the worst person for that to happen. But anybody else is like, whatever, man, we all talk shit. Robbie's like, I'm going to write an essay about this.
Well, he came up to me and I was like, how the hell did he hear that? Did he have like sensors? Like, because I was just in there, like, Harrington brought it up because the night before, Robbie was just pushing his anxiety onto all of us.
Yeah.
Alex, help me out.
I was shaking my head, yes, before I turned my mic on just now.
So it was just all of it. So he was just like, I think Mike was just, these guys have to work like 12, like we're just getting drunk. These guys have to work like 12-hour shifts at Skankfest.
But also, like, another point is that at the end of the night at Skankfest, like, the staff is finally getting to party, so we just want a vibe. Like, we want, like, good vibes, you know?
Yeah, and it was basically me. Who was it? It was me, you, Robbie, and then like Bobby Hutch.
Bobby Hutch, Kim was there,
Yeah.
Harrington.
But it was
couple
like
people.
a lot of these guys who had been working all fucking day, and Robbie was just like,
Right.
people that hate me here. I was just like, here's drinks. Like, shut up. Just
worst
do one of the drugs in front of you.
The worst possible thing to happen would be the one episode that Robbie is not on the Loud Boys. We all talk shit about him.
That's why Mike was just venting to me the next day about having to work the 12-hour shift and then having to deal with his anxieties about having to roast battle Mike Rainey the next day, which he won.
Yeah, he did.
How great would it be if Rainey just fucking murdered him? That guy's got serial killer vibes. doesn't he?
Yeah. The also the battle is up on YouTube, and I heard Robbie's upset that people in the comments think he shouldn't have won. God damn it, Robbie's never letting me co-host for guest host for him again.
I mean,
Well, you guys prepared nothing. I came in here and I was like, well, all I got is I'm shitting on these guys for a little while.
Yeah, well, because I've been on the Loud Boys before, and there's never any preparation. You just
haven't
get in and
played
start
Kingdom
talking
Hearts
about
at all
shit.
today?
I have not played Kingdom Hearts, no.
Oh,
but
they made a Panzer Dragoon reboot. I've been playing that at home.
You did come in and say, is there any preparation for this? I'm like, I don't know. We could talk about how I just started watching the new Tiger King.
Oh, there's a new
Topical.
Tiger King.
Yeah, it's season 2.
Oh.
It just came out this week.
wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's awesome.
Oh, you said topical like I was talking about that thing a year and a half
literally
ago.
when you say, I thought you were talking about a year and a half ago.
There's a new season. Within the first 10 minutes, they have like a
Is the
clip
guy
of...
still gay?
Yes, he is still gay.
Oh, man, the conversion therapy didn't work then.
No, it didn't.
That's what they were doing in off season.
Yeah. But they're going through like the media sensation of it, and where are they now? All these people who are now famous. So they show all the characters like taking pictures with fans and stuff. And they show the video of OJ talking about whether or not Carol Baskin did it in the first 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm in on this.
I wonder how much money she made on Cameo. That was a hot ticket on Cameo for a little while.
Yeah, did she do? I know she did Dancing with the Stars. They show her footage of her doing like tiger-themed dances on Dancing with the Stars.
What's a tiger-themed dance?
It's just like a dance while the guy's coming out of a cage and they're wearing like tiger masks and stuff like that.
Yeah, we've reached the end of Western civilization.
I think so.
You think that's what it was?
I think it's it. Yeah.
Tiger King?
Yeah, because a lady that may have killed somebody gets to go on a show where no one can dance and they dance.
Yeah.
I think it's China's turn now.
This is
they got
Carol
both.
Baskin on Dancing with the Stars.
I can't believe they still do Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. Well, at first it was like kind of minor celebrities from old TV shows. Then it became Sean Spicer.
Yeah. Chris Jericho?
Jericho was on it. I think The Miz was on like this year.
But I mean, that's a legitimate celebrity.
Yeah.
I think Carol Baskin is a legitimate celebrity. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a huge show.
But it is weird what it takes to become a celebrity now. You could just have maybe killed your husband.
No, but that's kind of what, if you go back, I guess the killing your husband thing, but there was a TV show about the fact that she killed him.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you go back to like what the equivalent of this is like $100,000 pyramid and all sorts of dumb shit.
Yeah.
You go back and watch those were not like famous people. You only know who they are because they reran all those shows.
Well, even like in the season, they have one guy who's a lawyer who's representing the murdered husband who's like coming now. He's taking this case after he's seen the show, and the first introduction of him is that he was once on Let's Make a Deal with Wayne Brady, and introduces himself as a civil lawyer, and he's like, "Yep, he's always liked the spotlight, and now he's stepping into this Carol Baskin case." It's like just as wild, and maybe wilder than the first season. I'm only 3 episodes in, but it is very fun.
How angry are you if you're Joe Exotic watching Carol Baskins on Dancing with the Stars, just sitting in prison having no one look at you?
Yeah,
I mean, he's gonna get off, and he's
Yeah.
gonna make so much fucking money.
oh yeah,
By the way, that was one of the Trump pardonings that should have happened. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, it bothered me so much that he just didn't go fucking bonkers with the fucking rubber stamp at the end there.
yeah, just just on everyone.
Like, it just kind of proves that he was never the guy, the troll that everybody hoped he was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, he just was like, no, I'm still the president. He's like, he could have just been rubber. You know any executive orders? He could have pardoned the Tiger King guy.
Yeah.
Any rapper. He did pardon Kodak Black, right?
Yeah, well, they said in the documentary, there was one of the guys leading the campaign to get Joe Exotic pardoned is saying, we think Trump will do this because he has a history of pardoning celebrities. And they have a voicemail Joe Exotic leaves for President Trump on there,
Hell
where he
yes.
says, I'm dealing with Carol Baskin. For you, that would be like your Nancy Pelosi.
Fair. Same vibe.
Very funny.
Can we get a side-by-side photo of Nancy Pelosi and Carol Baskin, please?
Baskin. Oh, yeah.
Nancy Pelosi might be more evil.
Maybe. How many people has Nancy Pelosi killed versus Carol Baskin, allegedly?
I mean, she voted
Thousands
for
of
the Iraq
Iraqis,
War,
I
yeah.
guess.
Thousands of Iraqis.
If you
Thousands of Iraqis equals at least one American. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
yeah.
They also get into like her husband. I won't spoil it for anything, but he's doing some like crazy shit when he's in Costa Rica before he goes missing. Like they didn't dig deep into his life in the
In the first season.
in the first season.
Okay, so they're really going in it.
Yeah.
You know what you should have done, Matt, is if you knew we were going to do, you should have. When did you know you were going to host this show?
Last night.
Last night. You should have texted whoever you wanted to be on the show and be like, "Hey, can you guys watch like the first episode?" I would have done that this morning while I was drinking coffee.
Yeah, that might have been smart to do. But I feel like to do the Loud Boy show, we should do as much preparation and have it be as organized as a normal Loud Boy show.
To know how
Can you imagine if we usurp? Is that a word?
Usurp.
Yeah, if we usurp the Loud Boys.
Jewsurp.
Like, yeah, we just
Yeah,
usurp
there
the
you
Loud
go.
Boys.
Yeah.
You're getting into the spirit now.
There you go.
Now just talking about fucking pussy randomly.
Yeah. Man, I'm horny.
All right. I don't know what to do about that.
You're not horny? There you go.
You're horny for Carol Baskin?
I'm horny. I'm horny
It is
now.
they got the same vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Does Carol Baskins have big titties?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she got fat lady titties.
She's
for
got
sure.
fat lady titties because people don't know this. Nancy Pelosi has huge tits.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Or they got to be fake from back in the day. They got the ripples on the sides. You know what I mean? Nancy Pelosi's got to have the ripples in the sides. Rib for your pleasure,
She's,
Bobby.
like,
She's
yeah,
gonna
right
put that
there,
in your butt and vibrate them.
She's hiding them. Like, because
Holy shit. Alex, can you post a picture of Nancy Pelosi to r/too busty to hide?
Yes. Yeah.
She should do one of those TikTok things where the girl's wearing the baggy shirt and the music plays, and then she pulls it back, and you see she's actually got the big titties.
Dude, there's a whole subreddit. I've talked about it on 17 different podcasts.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, those are pretty fat fucking old lady titties.
Yeah. I'm not proud to say this, but I have dropped a load to that exact picture.
Dude, you know when she takes a
blue
bra
dress?
off, it looks like the joke glasses with the slinky eyes. Like,
I mean, it's disgusting, but that's why I'm doing it, because it's disgusting.
I Pelosi what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm getting into the loud boy spirit here.
I want her to stop my steal, if you know what I'm saying.
There you go.
Chris, you got to do one.
I got to do a Pelosi thing. Mm-hmm. Fuck that bitch. She's responsible for all the fucking insider trading laws in Congress.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was good.
I like
That
that
was-
one.
yeah. Well, we got to do our own style. We
Yeah,
can't just-
exactly. Me and Bobby, we're just a couple of New York City comedians
Doing what New York City comedians do.
Be faggots.
This will be entertaining to exactly 2 people, and they're
Probably.
you and I.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Dude, everybody,
Chris-
look, I got to do a quick live read. Everybody unsubscribe to this YouTube channel. Do we have to do a Patreon episode too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Patreon, and I will.
Can we
print it
watch
out
a
you
movie
guys.
for the Patreon episode? Can we watch Lethal Weapon 1? I said I was going to do that with Bronx Johnny, but fuck.
Can we pick a like royalty free movie so that it could actually go up proper?
Sure.
All right, yeah.
We can do the same thing that I made. We can actually watch the thing that I made you and Nate watch a while back, which is Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue.
That thing was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? We'll watch that for the Patreon episode. I'll
Okay.
introduce you guys to this. And you guys can learn how to say no to drugs.
Man, as somebody who just started doing edibles this year, I feel like I need that.
Yeah, who starts doing drugs when they're 31?
Did you
As
never
a man
smoke
who
weed?
does edibles, I've come to a new perspective on things.
Oh, yeah?
I've been opening sentences, just opinions on things, saying, as a man who does edibles now.
Matt, those are Delta 8 edibles. It doesn't even count.
No, I was in Colorado this year, and I was at a friend's wedding, and
Fucking
everyone was
big
just
dick
doing
swinging
edibles.
about his drug use. I don't. I just got back from Amsterdam. Just,
Yeah.
It's legal there, but he still had to suck off a black guy for some reason.
Yeah. No, I did that for fun.
Okay.
These edibles are the best. I got them from a Negro.
There you go. But Bobby, last weekend, this is how I planned something, because I saw Bobby this week, and he told me you were in St. Louis, and you met a couple of people.
Well, it's funny you should say that, Matt. I was in St. Louis last
Holy shit! You doing Byron Allen now? Jesus Christ, this sucks, Matt. Holy shit! The only person that could be more retarded than the actual Loud Boys is the guy that had a chunk of his brain removed 2 years ago. Holy fuck! So what happened in St. Louis, Bob?
Oh man, so my girlfriend and I, sorry Loudboy listeners, all 2 of the females that subscribe to the channel. So we're in St. Louis visiting her family. I'm meeting her family for the first time, and we're at a diner.
It was the St. Lunatics.
Sorry?
The St. Lunatics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
You're a rapper. I assume your girlfriend's a rapper.
Chris, what are you doing?
He's trying to get into the Loud Boy spirit, too. I'm saying a weird play on words that bombs, but we just do it enough that
The
people
St.
don't
Lunatics
notice.
was Nelly's rap crew.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay. It's just a reference neither of us got. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were in St. Louis. We were at a diner, small diner. I feel like we were the only people that weren't locals in that place.
Now, is St. Louis barbecue, is that the dry rub? That's that, right? Or is that Memphis?
I got barbecue, but I don't know what dry rub is.
Instead of a sauce, a wet sauce, they smoke
It's
it
when
with
the Asian
dry...
lady doesn't use lube.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got pulled pork, but it was wet. I feel like I had wet food in St. Louis.
Unlike your girlfriend.
All right.
You know, I asked you not to talk about that off mic.
Anyway, so you were in a diner with your girlfriend.
So we see this pickup truck, and it's got a bunch of stickers on it, like it's McCloskey for Senate. So I guess this guy McCloskey is running for senator in 2023. And so I'm interested. I'm like, I'm gonna Google this guy. I don't, who's this guy in this diner? And the picture that comes up is last year in St. Louis. Do you remember the 2 white couple outside of their home holding the guns at the BLM
That guy's running for Senate?
That guy's running for, not state senator, one of the two guys, federal senator, whatever. So, because the Republican incumbent is not.
He's not Trumpy enough?
No, I think he's just old and retiring.
So that guy's going to be like, I'm the senator now.
I mean, he's running. I think he has to win the primary and everything, but he might.
No.
I don't know. Dude, Trump was president. I think anything can happen.
His wife really held that gun like she was fucking Natasha from Rocky and Bullwinkle. You know what I mean?
Dude, obviously I met them, but afterwards I was like Googling that issue, like the event that happened. That gun they determined was not in use anymore. It was rendered inoperable.
His gun that he was holding?
The gun the woman was holding, the handgun.
It looked like a cigarette lighter.
Yeah. It was rendered inoperable because, quote, it was involved in another case.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It was rendered inoperable because she was old and barren.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was rendered inoperable.
Yeah,
the gun also.
Her gun no longer worked, so they decided her gun should fire blanks too.
Yeah. They took the bullets out because the eggs are out too.
There you go.
Made sense. So yeah, I'm like looking around. I'm like, they're in this fucking diner, and sure enough, I see them like sitting 2 tables away from me.
They got a table in the corner, like Goodfellas or something.
Yeah,
dude, it was wild. And no one knew who they were apparently. Because they live in St. Louis.
They would have to be wearing the exact same outfit to not just look like people from Missouri.
Yeah, true.
What is this?
It's the ad for when you get to it.
I'm not reading the fucking Loud Boys ads. Fuck them. If you text Robbie Goodwin right now and ask him if we're getting paid for this.
That will not go over well.
If we do it in the middle of the episode.
He will not see the humor of it in this moment.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, nobody sees the humor in him ever.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
I just think it's crazy how I asked him to fill in for me during the episode, and he just talks shit about me the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's kidding, but he's really being serious though. He's being serious. Fuck.
Do we have? Are we?
We'll get at some point mid episode.
We'll get to this.
We'll let Bobby continue meeting the meme.
Yeah, meeting the meme is like I think I told you it's like militia William Hung.
Yeah,
like I'm just so excited to meet these people.
Yeah.
And I don't, I'm not their fans, but I'm like I kind of have to.
Can we pull up the picture? Do you know the picture we're talking about? The St. Louis couple.
I think it's Pat McCloskey is the woman's name. I forget what the man's name is.
Is she running or is he running?
He's running, but like she's bringing the feminine energy. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest, I would have watched a movie about them fighting black people.
Yeah.
Like, I really would have watched like a racist.
Yeah, there it is.
Like if they were the protagonist in a racist World War Z, I would have fucking watched it.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Can I say, and not just because I know they sue people for defamation regularly, the woman is much prettier now. Mm. Yeah. I think she got some work done.
Does she always dress like a gay French mime?
She looks kind of like Carol Baskin.
She was in the diner. She was trying to get a job as the Hamburglar for that diner.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of her as a mime, just going.
It's so funny. Look at these fucking
hanging a black person is what she was doing. I realize it's a physical bit on a mostly audio podcast.
Doesn't it look like they like remade that movie with Charlie Sheen and Chris Tucker, and those are the bad guys? You know what I mean? Money Talks.
Charlie Sheen and Chris Tucker?
Yeah, Money Talks.
Oh, okay. I don't. You said Chris Tucker. I'm like, do you think Charlie Sheen is Jackie Chan?
He only made those 3 movies.
Yeah.
Do you think
how about Charlie
Sheen is Ice Cube?
Yeah. How about what?
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
Is he Jewish in this?
He is now. Look, I felt insecure. We weren't doing enough racist puns. I wanted to add one.
Right. Well, if he
we should probably do some voices.
If he was Charlie Sheen, he definitely would have been in Money Talks.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, so I met these fucking people.
Yeah.
It was wild.
So they were just sitting in the diner. And,
what were they eating? Eggs?
Black people?
They were not... Fucking laziest riff ever. not even like fried chicken, watermelon.
They were eating black people food. That would make it better. Yeah. See, we think their lives matter. We would give this. Let them eat chicken.
Yeah.
You know what's wild? Apparently, originally they said that they supported Black Lives Matter, but like now they've sort of just like joined the club. You know, so they hate BLM now.
Yeah.
Just because their friends do. You know what I mean? Like, initially it was like, oh, I'm protecting my home. And they've just gotten, like, sucked into the Republican establishment.
Yeah.
He is going to be senator, dude. I would not be surprised.
I will take odds on that with you right now. I'll give you 2-1. You say how much you want to bet me.
I'm so confident that I'm willing to put down bragging rights for this. All right. I really am.
2-1 bragging rights.
2-1 bragging rights.
All right, you get to brag twice as much as me. I won't remember this at all. I'm going to get 2 phone calls from Bobby Sheehan on a Monday. I fucking won. Hang up, rings again. What the fuck does he want?
Well, now I gotta fucking start making calls for this guy.
Yeah.
You know, Chris McCloskey, I think his name is. I know his wife. Yeah.
So what was the introduction?
Well, so they got there before us. So I don't like bothering people when they're eating. You know, plus I don't know if they're armed.
Yeah. Especially if they're eating black people. That's
especially if they're
bad
eating...
time to interrupt someone.
Yeah.
Pass an arm.
You know, they say it's good, but it's only 3/5 as filling as a regular meal.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I'm like, when they leave, I'm gonna stop them and ask for a picture. But I'm like nervous about it because I'm like, I don't know if I could conceal in my face that I think they're memes. You know what I mean? Because I have to play the role of you know, supporter.
Like fan, yeah.
Yeah, fan. Like, I love what you do. Thanks for keeping St. Louis safe or whatever.
Yeah.
But as they're walking by, I decided, here's all I'm going to do is say, are you who I think you are? And then can we have a picture? And that's it. And still sort of anxious that they're going to be weird. They start walking over to me. I meet eyes with the guy and go, hey, are you? And he fucking lights up. He's like, yes, I am.
Yeah, that's all that guy wants.
They were so fucking happy.
Yeah.
That's all. That guy's sitting in a diner that had his own poster in it, and nobody knew who they were. Probably a mile from their house.
Yeah.
Because really, like, nobody outside, like...
Well, they were on their way to the Rittenhouse trial.
Oh.
Yeah, and they told me all about it. Yeah, I just wanted a picture, which I got eventually, but I also heard about how Kyle Rittenhouse is innocent, and also Eric Adams doesn't know what he's doing. You know?
I'm sure
Well,
they're really abreast on New York politics.
I told him I was from New York City. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to get him to leave after I said that.
Yeah.
He had a lot of shit to say.
About Eric Adams?
About BLM, he actually likes Eric Adams. Eric Adams...
Yeah, he's a Republican cop.
Yeah. I mean, well, he's technically a Democrat, but yeah.
He ran as a Democrat, but he's a lifelong Republican, and he's a fucking cop.
I wanted the guy with the funny hat to win. I think we need a mayor
Curtis
with a funny hat. It'd be funny if we just had a dude in a funny hat who has 15 cats as mayor.
A dumb guinea who dresses like Saddam Hussein should be the mayor.
It'd be fun.
Sausage and peppers or chicken and white sauce?
Yeah.
What do you want, bud?
Yeah.
I think when you're almost assassinated by a mafia dude, though, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's some Giuliani energy.
He was in a car and these mafia guys shot him like multiple times as he was climbing out the window of the car to get away, and he survived.
Yeah, but he didn't even put out a mixtape. Can he really be the mayor of New York?
That's true. He just had a radio show with a Jewish lawyer.
Yeah. On AM, though.
On AM. Yeah. I used to listen. My mom used to listen to that show every morning.
Curtis
Lewa,
really?
Curtis and Kubi. And I didn't know who they were. Later on, I would see pictures of them, but I'd only just heard them on the drives to school when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. And then I had no idea what the Guardian Angels were. The dude wore a hat everywhere.
Imagine in the 70s, right? It's the 70s. You really can't be gay in the 70s. You know what I mean? They're fucking gay people up. You know what I mean?
Not now, if I'll have anything to say about it.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, it literally, and then you're like, you know what we're going to do to fight crime?
Yeah.
We're going to wear shiny red jackets. Yeah. And you know what people think is real tough? Berets.
Yeah.
Dude, no one knew what gay was then, though. You know what I mean?
They did.
Fucking, I mean, I talked to my dad about Queen. I'm like, what did you think when Freddie Mercury died of AIDS? He was like, I was very surprised. Just know, I don't know, maybe my dad doesn't know what gay is. Or maybe he has something to hide. I don't know.
Maybe. He does have something to hide that he did when he was a kid. I don't know if we should talk about this on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, no. Now we have to. Now we have to.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tom Sheehan, if you're watching.
No. I like to think
Please
that you
bleep that out.
I like to think that Bobby is just whatever guilt his father had manifest.
We should definitely bleep that out.
First of all,
we're saving who?
First of all, you understand. I know 3 people named Tom Sheehan. It's not an uncommon name. You Irish retard. It's fucking.
You don't
fun.
think the Loud Boys can figure out Bobby Sheehan and how he's related to Thomas Sheehan and find out where he lives?
You should have stopped saying his name. You're giving Alex so much things to bleep.
Also, I guarantee you, Bobby just adds everyone on Facebook.
No, his parents do. His parents add a lot.
So what did old Tom Sheehan?
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about Tom Sheehan?
Yeah, Zach. Remember Tom Sheehan, Zach?
God.
Remember what that piece of shit did?
What faggot shit is he up to now?
Oh, what a fucking Momo Tom Sheehan is.
Glad he doesn't have Instagram or Facebook or Twitter.
He's got Grindr.
So what did he do?
Listen, we could talk about who and who was not in a minstrel show during the Patreon. All right, if you want to find out, you gotta listen to the Patreon.
Yeah, we'll talk more about this on the Patreon, whether or not bleep
We're not doing teases for these guys. We're not even getting paid for this.
We may. I'll text Robbie after the show and we'll see.
So guys, if you go to manscaped.com.
Yes, manscaped.com, everybody.
You have a sleek, well-designed, optimized trimmer. You could probably use that at a farm in California. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. First of all, these are the guys who host this show are the 3 worst groomed people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
How do they have this read? Look,
I think they were molested at some point.
Yeah.
that's true.
They were manscaped.
Yeah, they were
priest. They were groomed.
That's fair enough.
Support for the Loud Boys is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the...
Actually, the copy says support for XXX.
XXX. It's just
XXX.
random,
Support
and
for XXX.
It then says insert code, and nobody thought to write the code.
The code is Loud Boys.
The code is Loud
all of the
Boys.
letters.
How are we supposed to remember that by the time we get done with the copy?
Yeah.
Loud Boys. So you go to manscaped.com, and then fucking... there's a ball trimming. They said they want us to add a ball trimming story, Matt.
A ball trimming store. Well, I do actually use Manscaped, so it is a good product. I just wish we would be able to plug it on
hold on.
our
Look
own
at the
shows.
camera. Look at the camera.
Yes, I'm looking at the camera. Yes.
Okay. Now, if that's what you think of as handsome, go to manscaped.com and use the promo code LOUDBOYS.
Yeah, actually, this is probably the worst thing I could have said for the ad read that I actually use Manscaped. What do we just? If you have, Bobby, you have a story when you cut your balls shaving.
One time I cut my balls shaving.
Yeah.
And it was unpleasant.
And if you don't want that to happen to you, go to Manscaped and use the promo code LOUDBOYS.
You're going to get 20% off.
20% off. Use the promo code LOUDBOYS and free shipping. Manscaped.com. 20% off with free shipping. Manscaped.com. Use code LOUDBOYS. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
I'll tell you, Tom Sheehan definitely used manscaped.com.
No, that dude is not shaven at all. I mean, we haven't had a conversation about it. I just assume he's.
So there's
over
extra
60.
DNA just floating around in all of his hair.
Was there more to the story with meeting the meme?
So my girlfriend's taking the picture of the 3 of us.
Yeah.
The way I coaxed him into taking a picture was I said it would mean the world to me if I got to take a picture with them, which was not a lie. Because I did want to take a picture with a meme, and so I left
Grumpy
that part
Cat
out.
was busy.
Yeah, exactly. Part of me does feel a little guilty that they left, on their way to the Rittenhouse trial thinking they have one ally in St. Louis or in New York City, I guess. And I'm just like, I'm just happy I met Grumpy Cat, basically. Yeah. So my girlfriend, already uncomfortable with the situation, is taking the picture, and there's a guy behind us. He was black. He probably still is. And he...
Let's hope. I mean, not thanks to manscaped.com. Yeah. With manscaped.com's incredible skin bleaching products that you can get if you use the promo code LOUDBOYS.
White.
Use promo code may or may not still be black. That's the long
Use
promo
Manscaped now to be called, quote, one of the good ones.
Yes. Also, he may not be black.
Use the promo code Jackson5 for 5% off your order.
Yeah, so the guy goes, hey, if you want to be in the picture, I could take the picture. And so the picture is just me smiling and my girlfriend looking very uncomfortable and these 2 lunatics behind us. And then afterwards, they leave. I go back to eating my food. And then the black guy who took the picture looks at my girlfriend and goes, who were those people anyway?
Did you tell them?
She did while I ate my eggs. It was very fun to listen to. He was like, there was a black...
She just showed the picture.
She did eventually, because she was like, Black Lives Matter, which I think is great.
Sure. What doesn't matter? You know what I mean? Like, really, it's either everything or nothing because it's a simulation. What were you saying, Taquan?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we showed Daquan the picture, and he just goes, "Oh fuck, I know who these people are." And thank God he just like starts laughing. Like I guess he picked up on our energy that I was happy to meet a meme. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure anybody who's taking a picture with that, like,
dude, they have fans though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there are people unironically that are like, "Hell yeah, brother."
Not Taquan though.
Not Daquan. No way, Jose. Not Jose either.
Jose came out of the back of the kitchen. I was like, fuck those people. They never tip.
But then, so your girlfriend just talked to Taquan for a while?
Yeah, dude, I mean...
And then they left for a while, and then for some reason there was a rattling coming out of Taquan's car. It was very strange.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, I knew a dream of mine came true that night.
To meet the meme?
To meet the meme. Oh, and getting cucked by Daquan. That's actually what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we actually had to say, all right, we're done talking politics. We want to eat our food. Because he, at first he was laughing, but then he was like, if I did that, and just, did that whole thing. And I'm like...
Had that been me, though.
Yeah, exactly. Which,
he Mark Wahlberg did 9/11, dude.
Yeah.
How the fuck those white motherfuckers up? It's like, dude, they're still in the parking lot. They're letting their car warm up because they're old white people.
Should have said, so does McCloskey have your vote for senator then? And pulled out a sticker?
I have an autographed picture by them, too. I forgot to mention that part.
Really?
They carry around a picture of them.
Of course they do.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like going from I hope this doesn't bother you to the wife running to the truck to pull out a picture.
Is it the picture? Is it the famous picture?
It's the famous picture, and it says the McCloskeys versus the mob. and he asks us for both of our information.
Oh, you mean Road to Perdition?
I don't get the
Irish mob movie.
Oh, see, we haven't watched every movie in existence, which is I feel is a handicap.
You're really taking a Loud Boys vibe out of this.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, any one of those three guys would.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they know.
Robbie could
everything.
do all the voices.
Yeah. I did just watch The Harder They Fall. It's the movie on Netflix about black cowboys.
That's this podcast about us filling in.
Yeah. The Harder They Fall. It was a
I'm
movie
sorry,
about-
Chris.
Yeah.
That hurt Chris's feelings.
It was Black Cowboys. Have either of you guys seen it, or am I just bringing up a movie that
I
no
know.
one's seen?
I haven't seen it, but I know the movie. But
Yeah.
that's not the first Black Cowboy movie. There was a movie
Yeah.
with Mario Van Peebles and Debo from Friday, years ago.
Do the Black Cowboys have a mule instead of a cow?
No, but they are all named Buffalo Bill Cosby.
Oh, hell yeah.
What about Retarded Cowboys? And it's Wyatt Earp.
All right, I'm
Proud of that one.
Yeah.
Billy the Special Needs Kid. I'm running out of Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't know a lot of Cowboys.
Chris
Yeah.
and I are more storytellers, you know what I mean?
Or Cowboys with brain damage, just everyone who played for the Dallas Cowboys 30 years ago.
And now.
And now, probably. Eventually, they'll get the brain damage.
Yeah, sure. They'll all
Yeah.
shoot
Do you
think
themselves
we'll-
in the chest. They got the quickest shot in the chest.
There you go.
Do you think we'll be playing flag football in a generation?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
we know.
Well, not us.
Not us. Yeah.
I mean, we're podcasting superstars. We're not going to be doing any
Yeah,
physical.
we're taking over this show.
Yeah. We're Jewsurping this show.
We're Jewsurping the show,
There we
boys.
Yeah. Do you think eventually that football will just have to be flag football? People just won't do it. It's
I
too
don't think
popular
anybody's
now.
No one's watching flag football.
Yeah.
Football would have to become incredibly unpopular for them to not be like, yeah, we don't care that these people who grew up poor
Yeah.
have fucking mush brains.
It would have to take a dip because right now it's just so overwhelmingly popular that they literally do anything. Guys beat their wives, beat their kids, kill people, drunk driving accidents. People will still
Sometimes
watch it.
email somebody that somebody else is gay. Oh, wait,
Yes.
that guy got in trouble.
Yeah. But the NFL, even if these individuals will get in trouble, the NFL is still popular. For people to stop watching the NFL, it would have to be just a thing that's not that popular, so people could have.
Dude, it's like the
yeah.
Army. The Army fucks people up, and we still allow that. They're going to keep
Yeah.
allowing football. Does
Yeah.
not matter.
Yeah. Probably. Once something becomes like it's like middling popular, where you can do without it, then you can
Like
take
hockey, which also causes CTE. What are
true.
you talking about?
They have. Well,
I understand that you're wearing a Hartford Whalers jersey.
but hockey isn't like it's just not in the mainstream that much. People don't pay attention when bad stuff happens in hockey.
That's what I'm saying. Is like if football fell to that level, they wouldn't just get rid of it because people are like, who cares?
Yeah.
Why are we talking about football?
Yeah. And but one day Vince McMahon and Dwayne The Rock Johnson are gonna have the XFL take over.
Yeah.
I did go to an XFL game when they brought it back last year. It was just like a wrestling crowd.
Before the shutdown for COVID.
Yeah.
It seemed like they were doing all right. Like, it seemed like it could have worked if it wasn't for COVID.
They shut down because of COVID.
Yeah.
It would have been. I mean, much more extreme if they just kept going.
XFL, Extreme Football League. Yeah.
Just coughing on each other, not wearing masks, not getting tested.
Take the helmet off when COVID hits.
Yeah. Every player has to make out with another player before they start. That would be the XXXFL.
That's how they instead of a coin toss, you just have to lick a Chinese person and see if you don't die.
The thing about licking a Chinese person is a half hour later you just want to lick another one.
Yeah, it's true.
God damn. This is fun. Filling in for the Loud Boys.
Yeah.
Dude, we're going to get several death threats because of this.
Probably.
Yeah. Someone's
From who?
Loud Boys fans. They're vicious, but the Discord, they're not going to be happy with us.
No.
I don't care about that. I
Yeah.
don't have access to that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If we don't have access to it, we just pretend like everyone likes us.
What are they
There you
going to
go.
beat me up in person? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
probably not.
They're not going to come to Comedy Fight Club and throw eggs at you.
Yeah.
I mean, they should.
They should.
Bowery Electric, right? You
Bowery
should plug
Electric.
your own shit, man.
I should plug my own shit. I plugged so many. I did an ad read for
Manscaped?
Manscaped.
Yeah.
Manscaped Comedy Fight Club every Sunday at Bowery Electric, and Sunday the 28th we're at the Stand again. We're doing seems like once a month we got it at the Stand now.
As opposed to when you were every week.
We were every week at the Stand. I kind of like this a little better because then the weekly shows like build up to the big show at the Stand.
Oh, it's like a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
As long as you can make it feel like wrestling, it seems like you're not throwing your life away.
Basically, yeah. Bobby dyed his hair just for the Halloween Comedy Fight Club.
Yeah. It's a good thing I don't have a day job where I had to explain that the next day.
You did.
It was the day after Halloween, though.
Yeah. I mean, I just straight up said, I'm like,
Did you still have the fake Eminem tattoos on your arm?
Yeah, they were faded, but not.
They were
vanished.
so legible. It was very strange.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I put so much effort into first of all memorizing all of the raps.
Yeah.
Which I don't even do that with my jokes in my set. I'm like, fuck it, I'll remember some of them and forget other ones. But I'm like,
For Eminem, you got to crush
I mean,
it.
it's important.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I did what I've always wanted to do that night, which was make black people like me.
Yes, you did make a lot of black people.
I've
like
done
you
it,
that
and
night.
I didn't even run for office as a Democrat.
Yeah. And it, and what, you were the last battle on the show, so when they all came late, they were there in time. For
Yeah. Also, it was a weird because I roast battled Eminem the Candy
Yes.
as Eminem the rapper.
Yes.
And Eminem the Candy was played by Jess Feeney, who is a woman, and there was definitely a weird gender divide
Amongst
in
the
audience.
voting, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it didn't help that I started with. Usually I say ladies first, but all I see is one green hoe.
Yeah.
That was I felt some coldness from some women that were at the show, and I'm like, you do know I was in character, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's a joke show.
It's a joke show.
Yeah.
That's how I defend my stand-up. I'm like, hey folks, this is a joke show.
Yeah.
If you don't like the joke show, get out of the show.
Yeah. And you also hit on the judges a little bit.
Oh yeah, Khalees.
Yes, Khalees Hawkins.
Well, first of all, very talented.
Yes.
funny
and your,
comedian.
Your girlfriend was there for this too.
She was. Yeah, I didn't really
was
think
upset?
that. I didn't think that through. Really.
She upset? It's a show.
No, no,
Fake.
no. And I was in character. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
that's how you should cheat on your girlfriend. Always.
It was a character.
Babe, I was doing a bit.
Dude, it was a character that pays for prostitutes and is also a ginger.
It was a character that's bored with this relationship. What about this do you not understand?
It was a character that thinks your pussy smells funny, so they had to go pay for an Asian prostitute. Whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I love that my life is just a series of things that don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know, because I was explaining this to people in my life, like why I had Sharpie with D12 drawn on my arms. And
It was
like,
the day after Halloween.
well, yeah, but I feel like, well,
Did you do the tattoos or did someone do it for you?
my girlfriend helped me. I mean, I did the
And you
research.
cheated on her.
Once again, I was in character. What part of in character don't you understand?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, your life is
That's
a
like
series.
the Islamic fundamentalists. They'll like get married to a prostitute for like a night and then like divorce her after they're done having sex. That's like the comedian version. Is if you're doing
Being a
a bit.
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in character.
Right.
You do a ceremony where you establish that you're in character, and then when you're done, you go back to your regular persona.
Yeah.
Did I overestimate how much you guys knew about Al Qaeda?
Yeah, not that much. Explain it.
Well, okay, so Islam. Came
Sounds pretty gay.
it
is pretty gay.
It
You're
doesn't.
allowed to fuck boys, right?
You are allowed to fuck boys.
but not ladies.
Allahu Ak Gay Bar.
Dude, that's a great name for a gay bar. That caters-
Allahu Ak Gay
that
Bar.
only caters to guys who run bodegas.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, talk to us about Islam and Al Qaeda.
Okay, so 7th century.
Right.
You're Muhammad, right? You're
Gay guy.
You're gay. You're gay guy Muhammad,
You're big gay Muhammad.
famously known for being
You're
gay.
sick of trying to fuck pussy because there's so much sand getting stuck to all that sniz.
Yeah.
There's all that bush because they don't have Manscaped or Womanscaped.com.
Yeah.
Ooh, Women'scape. We should hop on that.
Womanscaped.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we're bad representatives from Manscaped, we'd be even worse for Womanscaped.
If you want to do your duty as a woman, join womanscape.com. So yeah, Islam, crazy. Muhammad, he's gay. He wants to have more gay sex. How do you have gay sex? You get more gay followers. You know, he sees how well Christianity and
You
Judaism.
got face down,
He's
ass
like,
up.
he's a
but
real
face
Tom.
down.
He was a real
Face-
Tom Sheehan.
Face down, ass up towards Mecca.
Dude, there's no way I could explain this to him. Like, hey, I mentioned you on the podcast. You're gay, Muhammad.
By the way, you're gay, Ginger Muhammad.
No, he's not ginger. We said a lot of things about him, but that's kind of crossing a line.
Yeah. His coworkers are like, "How's your son, the comedian?" And he just says he's dead. He died in a tragic accident. That's what I would do if I was him.
And it didn't involve the fine people at Manscaped.com
Yes,
at all.
it did.
It's not that type of accident. So anyway, gay Muhammad.
Gay Muhammad.
Gay Muhammad, he decides.
And he gets all these gay followers by he being like, look, what we'll do is so you can't fuck these chicks. Didn't they say, isn't like pussy haram, right? You can't even fucking get in there.
yeah, it's not kosher.
Yeah.
Do Muslims
Kosher-
care about kosher?
Kosher's not really
Muslims
the
are allowed
word
to
they
eat
would
anything that was kosher. They're allowed, like my buddy who keeps
Yeah.
halal, he's like, as long as it's kosher, you can eat it.
Really? Okay.
Really?
It's less restrictions.
Yeah, they have so much in common, but they fight amongst themselves, which is good for us, the white men.
I mean, I'm Jewish.
Well, you don't look Jewish.
That's fair.
You want to just do your bit about how your friend said you don't look Jewish?
No, I'm not going to do stand-up bits while I'm filling in for the loud voice.
So, hold on, wait, let me do Matt for before. So, Matt, you said maybe you got a friend. Remember when you were that much of a cunt? Anyway, more about gay Muhammad.
The biggest problem that gay Muhammad had, which was we'd have these orgies, right? So like guys
With
would
all
come-
these boys.
With all these boys, yeah. Maximum age 13. It's like the opposite of a PG-13 movie.
Okay.
And they would all like nut on his forehead, right? And so he needed a way to like wipe it off. And like long story short, that's why they have turbans now. You know what I mean?
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say this kind of stuff because it's sort of like you can't know about Lord Zeno until you're like Thetan level 8 in Scientology.
right.
It's
You
the
gotta
same
fuck
thing.
how many boys before you get to learn this about Muhammad?
You know what's crazy that I learned about the boy fucking in Afghanistan? Because when I heard about that, I was like, that's disgusting.
Well, I assume
hate
that's what you were referencing is the whole time is all the Afghani soldiers fucking boys.
Well, but what I didn't realize about the boy fucking, because when I heard about it, I'm like, oh, the Taliban, they're awful. And then it's like, well, no, the boy fuckers are actually on our side.
Yeah, the Taliban just get puss. That's how they roll.
Yeah.
That's why Osama had it was all straight porn they found at Osama's compound. No, none of that gay Muhammad shit.
Now, when you say straight porn, were there trans women?
Do you think Osama was into trans porn?
I don't know. Can we look that up? There was a lot. Was it Osama bin Laden they found with all the porn, or there was Saddam Hussein they found with all the porn?
No, I don't know about Saddam, but definitely
In Osama bin
Osama.
Laden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think that they would have been like,
They also had
here's actually that's.
Can we look
That's
up
what
what
the people
Osama
wanted.
bin Laden's porn was?
They also had Mountain Dew in there too. Yeah, apparently he was a big Mountain Dew fan because he was a Muslim extremist.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna giggle like Matt is. Yeah, you can take the rest of the show off. Yeah. Kick back.
Hey, just because I'm explaining the origins of Islam doesn't mean you could blow up at me like that.
Fucking solid.
Very solid.
Sheehan killing it. I'm surprised your dad, Tom Sheehan, is so disappointed in you. Especially with all the fucking horrible skeletons in his closet.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Is there more gay Muhammad history? You know a lot about history. You and I are both like history buffs, but I think you know even like more than I do.
Well, I got kind of autistic about it during COVID.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I had a lot of time on my hands. I just learned everything there is to learn about the Civil War. Yeah.
I feel like you don't know everything there is to. Like, that seems like a very deep topic.
Well, you know where I get stuck is like the battles, because the battles aren't that interesting to me. I like the political stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
and you told me you went to a Civil War cemetery that's in New York.
Well, it's not a Civil War cemetery, but it's Greenwood Cemetery, and there's a lot of Civil War.
There's probably also a lot of Revolutionary War stuff there too, right?
I don't.
There must be, because the old Stone House is 2 miles from there. That was a Revolutionary War base.
I didn't know that.
I grew up not far from there.
Are you from
Yeah.
Brooklyn?
No.
Anyway,
So this has been the Loud Boys. We're gonna finish this up on Patreon. I'm not doing a full hour.
We're going to the full hour.
Bobby Sheehan, LOL on Twitter
You
and
went to
Instagram. Go to CFC. I got a show December 9th. I'm headlining at Tiny Cupboard. Go to tinycupboard.com for tickets. At Chris from BKOAN on Twitter and Instagram.
You are from Brooklyn.
Yeah, shut up. We're wrapping this up. Catch the rest of the show on Patreon. Manscaped.com/fuck these assholes. Robbie Goodwin's a cunt. Dalton Pruitt's a cunt.
are
Rob
we
Gorman,
actually
you're
not doing the
insane.
last 13 minutes?
We'll go to an hour.
What are we doing here?
Let's go to an hour.
Hold on, I gotta take a call.
We're New York City comedians.
Doing what New York City comedians do.
What's up? I'm filling in on another show. Do you want to just say the N-word real quick? Hold on.
Yo, what's up, nigga?
Keep talking. It's Paperface. He's black. It's fine. Say it again. All right. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. 12 minutes? We're done with this shit?
Yeah, 12
Okay.
minutes.
Hold on. Say it one more time. All right, he's gone.
Wow, you got a black guy that'll say the N-word for you?
Well, he hung up, so Bobby, it's your turn now.
No, I can't do the voice no matter how much I've tried.
Yeah. But yeah, Bobby told me about going to the Greenwood Cemetery and seeing just a guy who fought in the Civil War and spending the next week and a half paying extra to figure out more details about his life.
Yeah, well, I haven't heard back yet. But yeah, Robert Kerr. He died when he was 26.
Actually, bleep that name.
Yeah, it's not appropriate. I don't know if
Yeah.
his family's listening.
Yeah.
But yeah, he died in 1865, which, as you know, was the year that the war ended. So I was thinking, did this guy die in the war, or did he die afterwards? I wanted to know if he made it out. So I went to greenwoodcemetery.com, went to their archives, couldn't really figure out anything more other than that he died in 1865, which I already knew. So then I Googled, the nice lady that works there. Christine, shouts out to Christine if you're listening.
Christine what?
I actually don't know her last name.
What's her OnlyFans? It's just her fucking dead bodies.
It's at Tom Sheehan.
But yeah, shouts out to Robert Kerr's descendants if they're listening. Yeah, man, he fought for the preservation of the Union, which I think is commendable. But I paid.
Hot take.
Well, if there's anybody that was listening to this that doesn't agree with the preservation,
I
of the
think
Union,
the Germans were wrong.
Oh no, the Germans during the Civil War largely fought for the Union side.
Oh, okay.
10% of the Union Army were German immigrants.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about the Irish immigrants being 10% of the army, and that's great. But they had battle songs in German about how they loved the Union and hated slavery. But
Germans, always on the right side of wars.
always on the right side of wars. I've been saying that.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful though.
I've been saying that.
Damn, das ist nicht gut.
That means that's very good, right?
It means
I just
it's
got
not-
Ich bin.
Guys, this has been a Loud Boys podcast.
I mean, it's not.
filling
I think I overestimated how much German you knew.
Yeah, I took high school German and I just got the Ich bin down.
Okay. Oh, I thought you knew it from Ich bin ein Berliner.
Oh, I know that also. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were still teaching German in public schools in New York City when you were in high school?
Yeah.
In Bayside?
Yes, in Bayside.
With all those Asian people learning German? That's not a good idea.
Probably not.
Yeah.
The Japanese and German were allies, though. Although most of the Asians are Korean and Chinese. I can't tell.
Hey, speaking of Asians, you went to FDR's house. I went to Grant's house in St. Louis.
Yeah.
So I saw the alt-right guys, and I saw Ulysses S. Grant's house. And he's a fucking daddy, dude.
Big fat guy, dope house.
He's got it painted the color of Matt's jersey right now. This awkward like puke green color because it was like Victorian period.
Nice.
And that's
the inside. It wasn't just copper that like rusted over like the fucking Statue of Liberty.
Well, they like redid it in 1980 or whatever. Okay. Yeah, because like someone wanted to like knock it down and just put a casino there or whatever.
They should have.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool because you got to go into like Grant's house and see like where Grant and Julia hung out.
That would be the poetic justice because Grant was not kind to Native Americans if they just put a casino where his house used to be 100
gave
years
all the
later.
money to them. Yeah.
Oh no, dude, Grant was pretty nice to the Indians as far as
I guess
nice as you could be to Indians.
I
back
guess
then.
that's fair. But things happened like during his presidency that were bad to Indians.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think something bad happens to Indians during every presidency.
Pretty much.
Something bad happening right now.
Do you guys know any Indians?
Actually, the chick who just left my boy while he was at work and took all of the stuff out of their house was Native American. I think she might be the
reparations,
only one.
huh?
But then my other buddy's wife is also Native American. She seems fine.
Okay. Does she go by Native American, Indigenous, or does she prefer her name?
Her name is I'm not gonna say her name, but she goes by
Tom, her name is Tom Sheehan.
Her name is Tom Sheehan, Native American. Chief Tom Sheehan.
He who was disappointed in his son.
Poca Sheehan.
Yeah.
Wounded prostate. The listeners don't know that.
That's public information.
We've talked about it on the show, on other podcasts.
On other podcasts, yeah. My dad doesn't. He had his prostate taken out for cancer, not cosmetically, and
he just wanted to be able to reach the G spot easier.
Yeah.
He has it like as an easy button on his bed. He just
No, it was after I was born. He's like, I never want to come again.
Yeah.
This is the last time.
I have ginger cum.
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine? He's not a redhead, so
right.
It's just it's like
he should have realized when his cum was the same color as the inside of a Nutter Butter that he might have a ginger child.
You know, you're making fun of me, but my brain went to he better not talk shit about Nutter Butters. I'm like, talk shit about me all you want, but leave Nabisco out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, your dad can't come now.
No, he can't.
Your dad's Mike Harrington?
Yeah.
I don't know this story.
Oh, Mike Harrington's incapable of coming. Neither man nor machine can make Mike Harrington.
Is that why he looks
Alex,
so sad
help me out.
all the time?
You're putting me in an awkward position. now I have to tell the whole world that it's possible.
No, you have to keep kayfabe. That's how radio works.
Sure, yeah, no.
Impossible.
He can't come.
It's impossible for Mike Harrington to come.
Now, is it a physiological thing or is it a psychological thing? Because sometimes if you're fucking someone new, I mean, I'm not going to come when I'm fucking somebody new. I'm too in my head. I'm like, what does this mean? You know?
Then why wouldn't it work when it was a machine?
No,
he got jerked off in this very bathroom with a fleshlight by a porn star.
Really?
Nothing.
Yeah, I wonder what other...
I feel like it would be hard to come in this bathroom.
I mean, who wouldn't be able...
Who hasn't come in the bathroom
with
here?
all of your friends making fun of your blowjob face in the next room, which was the situation for sure.
I can't imagine
Stop
somebody
trying to defend this cumless
being
weirdo.
Forced to jerk off or like get hard in this studio and not being able to. Bobby?
Yeah, no, it's nothing.
Oh, shit.
I'm surprised we went 54 minutes without that coming up.
I forgot about that.
I mean, if anybody listening to this now knows me, they know me from that.
Yeah.
Me, and I made out with Tim Dillon, but before he was a political commentator.
I will never forget you making out with Tim Dillon. Dude. I'm sorry, but it is the thing I think of when I think of you.
Oh, absolutely.
It was awesome.
It is what would finally make Mike Harrington come.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're going to sue somebody... First of all, you could take down Tim Dillon right now.
Well, I talked to him like 2 days after it happened, and he was like nice, but really was uncomfortable with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know that when you have a one night stand with someone and then you run into
you guys
them?
fucked after that.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and he wouldn't even let me open for him. But you know how you fuck somebody and then you run into them later and you're like, oh, I didn't want to see them again. He had that vibe along with I don't want to talk to this open micer. Like those two things together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm almost certain he faked a phone call to get out of a conversation with me.
Yeah. Well, we should say, it was for SDR show. You guys were in like a competition thing, and one of the challenges was that partners had to make out for, what was 5 seconds, but ended up being, I think, 55 seconds.
The way that Big J counted that was my favorite thing in the world.
One
I'm
Mississippi.
beginning to think he counted slow intentionally so we would make out for
1
longer.
1/4 Mississippi. 1 1/2 Mississippi.
You know what? It wasn't bad. I had never kissed a man before as an adult, and
To be fair, you hadn't kissed a girl till 2 months after that anyway.
got my ass.
Well, I think at Fight Club, shortly after that, you kissed Mark Henley.
Yeah.
And then...
So you've kissed more
I
men
think
than girls at this point.
At
Well,
the top...
We know about the one girl and 2 dudes.
My girlfriend has a no more kissing guys rule.
I do remember...
Well, I guess
Is that controlling?
Yeah, that's gaslighting. That's
Yeah,
not okay.
should I
That's
be
abusive.
Guys, please write in and tell me if my girlfriend's gaslighting me by saying I can't kiss men. I mean, to be fair, I'd be upset if she kissed men. But it's different, right? Because when I do it, I'm being
Yeah,
an
she
artist.
can kiss girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
Even
be
for
legit.
fun, and you'd be fine.
That's what you
Yeah.
said to me as soon as the show was over. After you'd made out with Tim Dillon, you also walked across the stage with your pants down.
I did a lot of stuff. Also, Big J texted my dad, that poor man.
Yes. Who is that again?
Tom Sheehan.
Oh, okay.
I thought you forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were doing a bit.
But he, as soon as the show was over, Bobby came out to me. I was like, how was it? He said, I did it, Matt. I'm an artist now.
You just want to be an artist. You know?
And a few weeks after that, after the Fight Club where you kissed Mark, I think, did we kiss at karaoke too?
Jesus, that's not even a show.
Yeah, there was no
You guys are
audience.
just gay.
That was a bit for us. That was just...
At some point, Bobby said to me, I'd like the next person I kiss to be a girl. It's been too many.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, you got to get...
Was there even girls there?
I mean, there were a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they just the Asian ladies serving you guys those shrimp chips?
Yeah, and some female comedians, if that counts.
Yeah. No, we'll tell you who they were, and you'll know it doesn't count. But yeah, that was that the last time you were in the studio? Because the week after that, you came in here, and that was the thing. They wanted you to get your dick hard to measure it against Mo the Monster's penis.
Oh, this is...
And I remember that because the night it was recording, like not even later on, like towards the end of what the episode was, I got a text from Chris that was just the side by side of Mo's and your penis.
Dude, it was so funny because I'm like, why have I had to see Bobby's cock twice this week?
Yeah, it was. I remember after that, or
I forgot his name was Mo the Monster.
Mo the Monster. It's so funny, and the name just tells you everything you need to know about him too.
Yeah.
It's not a skinny Jewish guy who does PA work on the weekend.
Mo from the Three
Oh,
Stooges.
Moishi the Monster, the fucking hard money lender? What do you mean?
Moshe the Monster.
Oh, that fucking yeah. So Ralph emails me, hey, it was really fun when you were on the show and you kissed Tim Dillon. We'd love to have you on SDR. And I'm like, finally, my fucking big break. And so I'm like, hell yeah, dude, I would love to come on. And then somehow you knew that Mo the Monster was coming on.
Yeah, I think we were in the studio the day before you.
He
were
heard
into
the
SDR. Yeah.
when he tuned into the live stream and he was like, Bobby, get out of there!
No, I knew what it was gonna be, like a day or two before, and then I saw Bobby, and he said to me, "I'm gonna be on SDR this week. I'm not gonna like pull my dick out again. I don't want to like be the guy who just pulls his dick out." And I was like, "Bobby, I have bad news for you." I was just there, and they told me that the other guest with you is Mo the Monster, and then Bobby like paused for a second, then looks at me, and he goes, I'm gonna do it. I have to do it.
The way like a soldier does when he realizes he has to die for his country.
Yes.
He doesn't. I guess that's a little offensive comparison, but that's how I felt in that moment. I'm like, I don't have a choice.
Well, look, guys, we're over an hour. We'll leave it right there.
The second we got to an hour.
I've been watching. They're not paying us for this. Manscaped, I guess. Fuck Robbie Goodwin. Fuck Dalton Pruitt.
Come to Comedy Fight Club, though.
Come to Comedy Fight Club.
Notes from a Goon.
Notes of a Goon is my podcast.
High Society
High
Radio.
Society Radio. Radio. Bobby, what is your stuff?
Bobby Sheehan, LOL, on all the things.
Yeah, come hang out. Fuck all those guys except Joe Gorman. He should be the only loud boy left after they threw him out unceremoniously.
The only reason,
sign us off, Matt.
The only reason Joe's not here is because he was arrested by the cops for being too cool. That is what Joe would say.
All right, for Matt Maran, we're out.